All right, we are live from Fussen, Germany. My name is Nicole, and I am here all the way from Montana.
Welcome to the Bavarian Alps.
This trip was extra special because my friend Nicole came all the way from Montana to come visit me here in Germany. So I wanted to find something unique to do with her. We ended up getting the Deutschland ticket, which allows you local and regional travel all included in your ticket price. And then we used that as our main form of transportation. We went down to see the Bavarian Alps because we are both lovers of mountains, and this was an area I haven't had the chance to explore very much yet. Day one, we took an ICE to Munich and then regional transport over to Fussen so that we could start our next day bright and early. This took us over 7 hours, which means that it was all trains all day, which I'm pretty sure Nicole got sick of really fast. But after that, we had great fun. A little opposite of how you're supposed to tell a story, I'm going to show you our best day first, because that's how I planned the trip. I planned this showstopper on day one because it is the thing that I could not miss. And it did not disappoint.
So today, we arrived last night on the train. It took about 7 hours to get here from Berlin. And today, we're doing the Neuschwanstein Castle, which is up there. And then we're going to hike to the peak above it. This is one of the things that has been on my list since I arrived in Berlin, and I cannot wait. It's going to be gorgeous. The weather today is really good. I'm super excited.
This is our first up-close view of the castle. It's been really cool because you get a view when you get off the bus, and you get a view here, and you get a view there, and then we're gonna go up above it and see it again. This hike from the parking lot past the castle up to the peak was 5.8 miles. It took us 4 hours, which included taking in all of the views, having some snacks, and also waiting in line for the Marion Bridge. This is Marienbrücke, where everyone tells you to get the picture of the castle. Right now, we cannot see the castle. We're in line. You can see how busy the bridge is.
This is why this bridge is so crowded, is because this is the view from Marienbrücke.
So we passed the viewpoint, and now there's nobody else on the trails with us. It's much more relaxed. Very beautiful. With 2,400 foot elevation gain, this was a pretty steep hike, but absolutely perfect. I talked to my husband after we did this, and I told him that the day was just about perfect, which is something I never say. The weather, the location, the company, it all came together. We then went over to Neuschwanstein Castle to try and get a tour. We had heard that the castle was more impressive on the inside than the Neuschwanstein. However, we didn't know how long our hike was going to take, and so we didn't want a timed entry. So even though the tickets weren't sold out before we left, by the time we were back down towards the end of the day, they were sold out. There is a boat rental on the lake that Neuschwanstein looks over, so we spontaneously rented a boat. Okay, what are you promising? Where are you going to get us in 30 minutes?
All the way over there
Okay.
to the end.
Nicole has promised within 30 minutes she can get us down there and back.
This is gonna be awesome. How far are we getting? Oh, are you timing this too, so we know when we have to bring it back?
Yeah, we just need to be back by like quarter after.
How far are we? How much further do we have?
We're only a third of the way there. You have to get us back in that amount of time too. I have brought passenger princess to a whole new level. Nicole is just taking me around the lake. She's working very hard while I get to watch the views. I had a blast, and Nicole did all of the work. Despite Nicole's promise, we did not make it to the other end of the lake, but we did have a ton of fun and had some really great laughs. And the view from the lake is just stunning. This morning, we are doing the river walk. We're actually going to walk into Austria. So far, the views do not disappoint. The Austrian border was only about a 2-mile walk from our hotel, and Nicole had never been there. So, of course, we planned a nice scenic walk to just go visit another country, because why not? This morning, we stopped and got a coffee. We walked through town, and then we walked through this beautiful outdoors trail next to the waterfall, and you can't really see it. There we go. This is the waterfall that we're visiting. I don't know what we just found, but we were walking to Austria and we found this adventure course. And I mean, who are we to not try it? Are you going for it?
I don't know. They're really slippery and cold.
I'm sure they're freezing.
Really, really cold.
Hey, she's going for it.
Oh no. Oh no. They're so cold. Austria!
We have found the line to Austria. So the main attraction we came for is this tree walk, which we have yet to get to. We keep finding these things to play on. Our most recent is the slide. It was really fun to get to let our inner child out and play as we explored. And as we made it to the grand entertainment of the day, which was a treetop walk. We had great views up into the Alps and also of that fall foliage that was just starting to come out. The nice weather made everything just seem a bit more magical. All in all, we took 3 hours exploring and then we hopped our next train to our next destination, which is Lake Constance, also on the Austrian border. So our plan for today was to see the waterfall and see the river and do the river walk. And we continued on into Austria because Nicole's never been there before, so quick little check into Austria, across the border, and we found a outdoor adventure park here. So there's kids things to play on, there's adult things to play on, there's a tree walk. The tree walk costs €5. I thought it was absolutely worth it. It was really fun. Also, it's just starting to be fall colors here, so yellows, reds, oranges, really beautiful. This was a wonderful way to spend the morning.
We are going to Lindau. We're on the train and we are super pumped about our next location, being able to see the beautiful countryside in the day on the train.
Of course, there's nothing like a little Deutsche Bahn delay on the way. Just 26 minutes late. This is our very first view of Lake Constance. It's the third largest lake in Europe. Lindau is an old historic town in Lake Constance. And when I say in, I mean in. We stayed on an island here in the lake, which was really cool. The first mention of this lake is back in Roman times, which explains why I remember it from high school history. This was a cool place to go because it's one of those ones that we've known about forever, and then it also has access to the nearby mountains, again, access to Austria, and also there is a wine region on the northern side of the lake in Germany, all of which we decided to take part in, but because we were there so late in the season, all of the guided tours of the lake were closed, which was a bit of a letdown, but we still made the most of our time there. We've made it to Lake Constance. We are on the island of Lindau, and it is really just very beautiful. We've had great weather, but you can see rain is coming. Day number 3, we decided to take a cable car up a local mountain. We took the cable up Funda, which is the name of the mountain, and Fundabun is the name of the cable car that we took up. The morning when we woke up, we weren't sure we were going to get any views at the top, but we decided to go for it anyways because it didn't look like the weather was going to get any better. So we took the train over into Austria, grabbed our tickets to go up the cable car, and as we were riding up the cable car, we came up above the fog and just were rewarded with wonderful views. We explored the views up here, which include views into Germany, Austria, and also Switzerland. It's very beautiful up here. I still can't believe how the land just aggressively changes. So you see the hills, the mountains of Austria and Switzerland, and then you see over into Germany. You can't see anything because it's just flat. And then stopped for a quick breakfast board at a local hut. Such a cute place. This is one of those ones that you see in movies. It was very cute and very cozy. As we were eating our breakfast, the fog did come in, so we got really lucky with our timing, and it worked out. We had considered not coming early because we were hoping it would clear up, but it's actually gotten much worse, so it's a good thing we came first thing in the morning. Weather did get worse, and the rest of the day ended up in rain, so we decided to take the train out a little bit west to go into the wine region and do some wine tasting. The people at First and Hendricks were so welcoming. It was really fun to talk to them about their wine region, their wines, and get to taste some. This was the perfect spot for us because Nicole and I do not have the same taste in wine, and they had something for both of us, which I think is quite incredible. After that, we needed to get some food, so we popped over to Peter Hornstein for some food and another wine tasting. We had the goulash here, which was spectacular, and we also had to fit in a quick little game of banana grams. Our final day was day 4, and we caught our train from Lindau back to Munich in order to catch our ICE home. So this day we had about 8 hours of train, which really took up most of the day.